Ty, you guys, you want a sec or you good?
I'm good.
You guys, from the get-go, just trailed wire to wire in this game. I think it was down like 0-12. What happened tonight, I guess, from the start?
I think we didn't match their physicality early on, their pace, which they play with. That was the start, So you can't start games like that, especially when we want to start with a defensive mindset. So to get down 12-0 on your home floor, it's tough, And so, no excuses with the back-to-back. Everybody plays back-to-backs, and so we just got to be better, to start games. And I got to do a better job too, of just offensively, just making sure they understand what we want, what we're trying to do. So, and right now, like I said, Phoenix is a better team than we are right now. So we'll be better though.
I know it's still early. Obviously, the law of averages probably will play out. But through 3 games, you guys have made 9 threes in each game, shooting about 33%. Are you happy with the looks you're getting? Is that something concerning to you at all?
I think a lot of times we have shots we turn down that we should take, and then we take shots that we shouldn't take, So we just got to find that balance, the right balance. And so we've always been a good three-point shooting team, and so we got to step up and make shots, but we got to take, good shots as well. But when we're not touching the paint, getting downhill, it is hard to create open threes like we normally get. So we got to do a better job attacking the paint.
Hey, Coach, you talked about pacing, but it seems like John Wall really gave you guys a boost of energy, especially in that first half and the first quarter. Is that something you're looking forward to just building upon and trying to expand that to be able to take that into transition when it comes to trying to get a win?
Yeah, I think his pace is something we need bad, especially with all the shooting we have. He is one of the guys that can go coast to coast, get into the paint, and make a play for somebody else, and we need that, and we need that spunk. And so it was good, but we're just so far behind trying to play catch up with a good team like this. It's hard to do.
Luke seemed pretty frustrated tonight. Seemed like he's maybe getting grabbed a little bit, and then obviously had a couple offensive fouls. What was your view of the way that he was officiated, and also just how can he adjust to the increased physicality that he's seeing?
Yeah, it's part of the game. Just keep our cool and just continue to play. And so, when you're the best three-point shooter in the league last year, guys are going to guard you differently. Like, you're not going to be able to just run around and get open shots. They're going to actually be physical and put some of their better defenders on you to try to slow you down.
Hey, Coach, it seems like Phoenix got a bunch of open looks from the corner 3. I know you called a timeout after Shamit hit one midway through the 4th. Why do you think Phoenix was able to get so many looks from the corner 3?
I have to go back and watch it, but in our zone, they kept, kept overloading, running pick and roll and overloading. The guy kept, cutting baseline to get to the corner. So something we got to work on, but it was a good offensive plays, but we didn't get out to the corners good enough.
Ty, in the way back, just with what'd you think of Reggie's fit with some of the starters, and then going with John, start that second half, his fit with that unit, and what went in the decision to start John that second half?
Because of Reggie's minutes, and we used a lot of them up in the first half, and so we had to balance that out. But Reggie has to be more aggressive. I think just because Kawhi's back and PG, whatever, we still need him to be aggressive, looking to score the basketball and attacking. And right now he hasn't been attacking, being aggressive. So we got to get him back to normal Reggie.
Last one, Justin. Ty, what'd you make of the small ball lineup? When you guys would switch on to Aiden, they were just tossing the ball over the top, trying to get the switch on that. But how would you assess the small ball lineup tonight?
It was better, I think, in the second half. The first half, I thought it gave us some problems. And then, of course, him on the offensive rebounds. That's what we, most worry about is him on the glass. But it's something we'll get better. I'm not really worried about defensively. I'm more so worried about offensively of how to play when we're playing small and teams are switching. So we got to be better with that.
Does that play, like you mentioned offensively with the small ball, does that play into what you were mentioning earlier, like guys are turning down shots you would want them to take, but then taking the ones you kind of don't want?
Yeah, when teams are switching, we got to get into the paint. Like every other team gets into the paint. We have 2 of the most elite defenders in the league, and it seems like every other team's get into the paint. So we got to do the same thing, putting our head down, getting to the paint, and putting 2 on the ball. So now we can make passes where guys get open threes or close out opportunities, but we're not doing that right now.
Thank you.